really hope that's okay. Alright, so I think I finally figured that out. Just had to literally turn the music volume all the way down. Tried to turn it down just a little bit so there could still be some good little Star Wars music.
A plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects our society.
This dude just loves interrupting me.
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping our...
Okay, so back to where we were from yesterday now. Let's see, at this point... Yeah, no point in staying up here for now.
Another patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower just to sweep those slums clean.
Now, I didn't realize until I was actually done with the video yesterday that it was an hour and a half long. And I know a lot of people don't like sitting and watching hour and a half long videos.
Kavatumpa kunpa yiya mokapata. Bonanay kachu. Inkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunsha nyunyang. Kavamul pamulji kamana.
Ichuta. Yun patisa. Imba ni chayora kun.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kulpa yiya mokapata. Chiyoka kutumpa kulpa yiya.
You know, he just said a lot just to say Sith aren't welcome here. My bad, let me just get out of that uniform, buddy. Now, of course, I have absolutely nothing, apparently. But as I was saying, I know a lot of people don't like hour or more long videos because it just gets boring watching. But I'm going to try cutting these down to about 25-30 minute videos probably from now on. But occasionally there might be an hour, maybe a little less, probably 45 minutes or something, because I do lose track of time while playing. You know what? I mean...
How'd you like that? Here! Let's go!
You talk really loud. Now, what's this? See, I really don't understand this. I feel like nobody's gonna be able to hear. But then again, I also feel like this might be insanely loud still, even though it doesn't sound that way to me. So I'll go half, well, a little over half the volume. I guess it might also help if I like turn this down. But honestly, I'm kind of glad that it did mess up yesterday, because there were a couple times I caught myself slipping on the edge, which I really gotta watch myself on that. I've been trying to do a little better here lately. I'm just gonna walk off from here. I just love how there's blaster shots in all the walls.
Go away.
Kiskanichu. Kinba mulirat wanaji. Kinba no kunikset abog. Kakincha nawabakaon. Tung abashun ni chunchi.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kulpa yiya mokapata. Chiyoka kutumpa kulpaiya.
1.
Oscar, Chiska Nichu. The Hupabotenia go GGPT.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kupalea mukabata! Jiyoka kutumpa kupelea!
2.
Chiyokaku. Kinba Mulirat wanaji. Kuyami Juski Chika Nai. Ubabaska Dwana Chichopa Muska. Chiska da Soki Kupa Bona na Chachu.
Tune pudu! Rananu prata donko shirkaja! Tum apike!
3.
No! No!
I mean, they probably should have run and just shut their mouth and walked away. But idiots will be idiots. Now here's the part where you can, well,
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo.
Kuyami Juski Chika Nai. Tong Patoga Smaktilia. Tabis Dubong Kunki Pankpa. Tong Itwamaji Human Ak in Ikatune.
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Ubabatu Conchi. Chiska da Soki Kupa Bona na Chachu.
Just a sec, boys. Sawbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Chiyokaku. Kinba Mulirat wanaji. Kuyami Juski Chika Nai. Ubabaska Dwana Chichopa Muska. Chiska da Soki Kupa Bona na Chachu.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Chubasa. Kinba Mulirat wanaji. Kaba Volpa Murji Gumaya.
now, as I was saying yesterday whenever I first started, a lot of people will just skip through all the commentaries and stuff because they've seen them a bajillion times. As for me, I'm not going to be skipping through the cutscenes. I actually enjoy the story, and I figure I'd let other people enjoy it as well.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee. It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terrace, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
I mean, right now I really have no reason to talk to her, so I'm just...
You going?
out of here.
Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go. Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
I mean, he did just get his food, and you whipped him away from it. That's a little rude. It's still on the table. I really don't think there's anything to do in here apart from the dueling arena. Oh no, this isn't the dueling arena, this is the bounties. Yeah, I mean, if you want to, like, get some dark side points, I guess that's a good way to do it, because you can literally do every bounty, and some of them aren't too nice. So for now, I'm just going to have these red lines. I'll figure out which way I'm going to go with this.
Hey,
You can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulcar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek? A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open-door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now. Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulcars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
Well, I mean, it is your base. I hope y'all are watching something. So, yeah, I did mention yesterday, I have yet to really figure out what I'm doing. I might kind of pull a Grey Jedi, I'm not sure yet. But, of course, you got the dueling ring. Can talk to Karth. Oh, they actually have fast travel now, of course. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of running around.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brezhik and his Vulcars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulcars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulcar spy.
Now, I know I said I was going to try and make these probably 25 to 30 minutes, but now that I'm thinking of it realistically, that might be a little too short because a lot of the time is going to be spent in the talking scenes, since I'm not skipping them. But we'll see how it goes. I'll probably start at 30, and if I feel that that's too short, then I'll move it up to 45.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brezhik and the Vulcars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
Understand why. Kind of creepy the reason why, but it's something to do with apparently like people not being able to speak to the kids or something like that. I don't know. I guess people are being really mean to kids here lately, which I've seen a lot of that in some of the games I play, and it's really kind of rude, to be honest. Because people will literally sit there and cuss little kids out, but, I mean, sometimes you do hear the kids cussing the adults out before the adults ever even say a word to them.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda. I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulcars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulcars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulcars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulcars aren't so picky. They took a prisoner. Normally, the Vulcars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulcar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulcar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her. I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulcar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race. I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulcars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
Just reminds me of Halo Reach. Those weapons are illegal. Oh yeah? What you gonna do, arrest me? No, I'm gonna steal them back.
Getting into the Vulcar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulcar base, it's her.
Where can I find you?
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
Oh, man.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
I mean, that always sounds good.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Nope.
I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
That really sucks because every time I tap the screen, or even try and move left or right, it automatically just stops me from running. Alright, so... I completely forgot which way was to the door that the Sith are going. So I know the other door is not the one I want. You know what? Let's toss this.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Karatumpa kunpa yiya mokapaata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kuno ba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunshan yunyang. Kavavol pa mulji kamana.
Ronda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Togning chatukunde mulerabes.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way. Okay.
Tonipudu. Rana no prata dungno sercha. Ichua penki.
Watana wamamulira. Kenchunju pashak. No bulimuli raji. Jonitun turji chiwi itado. Bola una dichek. Balamure slimo wanga kun bisching.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down. I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
You know, I see turrets, but I see Vulkars. For one, yep. And then for two... Oh, well, I guess I'll do that then.
Let's go!
Here!
Really up there.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came. Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down. 5 credits! That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits!
Now, this is the part where I'm just debating on how I really want to go on this game. Let's see.
We are the outcasts, banished and reviled by those who dwell above.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence, scavenging and begging just to survive long enough to see another wretched day.
This is our village. We live here in the Undercity. You have to pay us 5 credits for using our elevator.
Poor wretches.
Credits, my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine.
Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there? I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there. Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow. It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil.
Yeah, I guess that's good.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
See, that's the hardest part. Once you start gaining light side points, it's almost impossible to keep it in the gray.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back. The villagers infected with the Rukgul disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Rukguls, we'll let them destroy each other. Farewell.
So maybe that'll get me what I'm looking for. I should start me on a little quest to find Sam. Oh wait, that was my other character. I probably should put a name on it. Yeah. I'll just go with my character's name of Einswell. My friend keeps giving me flack about my name.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
I mean, yeah, let me see your inventory.
It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
And he's right, I don't think he really has anything worth money. Well, he does have a vibration cell. And Pizak cards if you're into playing Pizak. I'm not a big fan. If you don't know what Pizak is and you're watching this, it's pretty much just like playing 21. Except you hardly ever win. Boy, be charging overpriced for this computer spiked. 187 apiece. Now I do want to get at least 4 of those, which will pretty much break me. Oh yeah, let's just... Yep, that works. I want to keep a little extra on the weapons for any characters I get along the way. That way, if I want to switch it up, I can. No, for this part.
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The Rakghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rakghouls are so near.
Meh. I want some experience.
You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
Now I am going to work on trying to at least upload a video each day, since I'm not going to be doing really long videos. But sometimes I might just be a little too tired to even play a game after work, so we'll see how it goes.
Time to rumble! Here!
Damn it. I feel sick.
Here!
Like 3. Rude. I wanted experience, not... Oh wow, whenever you're sick, you really ain't got nothing. Jesus. So... I was saying yesterday, if you're trying to be a fighter and just not even worry about force powers, then really just kind of dump everything in dexterity, strength, and constitution. Which you can also just get the vitality perk, which gives you an extra vitality point each level, no matter what. But I do believe that also dumping a few in Constitution will help, because, I mean, it's never bad to have too much life. Meh. I want to increase my two-handed, really. Wait, so you're telling me even when you level up, it still doesn't take the sickness off anymore? That's a little rude.
Ready? Yes?
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still have you, Hindar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
Like I said, once you start gaining light side points, it just tumbles through. Honestly, if you don't want to gain light side points and you want to try and stay a Grey Jedi, you can pretty much ignore everybody's problems and just be like, that's not my issue. But it's a little hard. Yeah, I play the game like I would really do if I was there. Which sometimes ends up with me dying because I'm trying to save somebody's life. I know, stupid.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you? It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Lucky friend. But again, who?
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Let's go find
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
I help you, you help me.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Volker base. Now come on! We have to find Zalba before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Volker compound.
And of course, you gotta have mission with you for now. Now, she's running around with one pistol, so I'm gonna give her two just for fun. Oh yeah, and Carth. Oh yeah, that's right, I gave it up. Sad day.
Sure.
Sorry, Carth, I was gonna give you better armor, but you know how it goes. Very nice.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
Yep. Oh wait, you know what? Oh wait.
Security papers. Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rak ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rak ghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
Well, now that I know that they have rat ghoul serum, I'm gonna go ahead and kill him.
Look out! It's an ambush!
Well, I mean, I wonder what gave you that idea. You have what I want? Yes. I like when they have what I need. Oh. I don't need that. Give me that energy shield, though. Very kind of you, sir. Very kind. And you all had advanced med packs. And this is where the fun begins.
How'd you like that?
don't get infected on the med packing credits. Oop. Nope. Okay, I guess.
Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary? Oh, well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so? All my secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though you're welcome to try. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
I wasn't in a position. I literally woke up when the fighting was going on.
Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people, and for what? On the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? I don't know. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just happened to be one of the survivors.
I mean, you could be by yourself.
Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still.
A little curiosity, huh?
No. Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
Wait, what?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises.
That makes two of us.
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Whatever, let's get back
Look,
to something.
it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
I mean, I did say that.
Good. Like I said before, I prefer action to talk anyway.
I said let's get back to more important things, and you're going to repeat what I say. I'm about to slap you in the mouth. It's alright, I'll get your secrets later, boy. Just toss a grenade. And
Here! Down you go!
Die already!
Here!
they leveled up.
Let's go!
Got the sound effects on. I actually remember to look down now. And I don't. Rat Ghoul Serum. That is what I've been looking for. Thank you
What?
ever so kindly. Now, most times I'll auto level them, but nah. Oh, once you hit level up, you actually got to do it yourself. Okay. Intelligence then. Computer use, security, Stealth and demolition. Alright, come here, Karth. Treat injury. Once you have a little better wait a minute. Remove that. Once you have a little more health as well.
Yes?
Alright, back to my dudes. Now, let's see. Oh, wow. I believe this little video has reached its limit here. And I will be sure to definitely upload more tomorrow. Or I at least hope so. I work every day, so... Like I said, I'm going to try and upload videos each day, and I am going to make it to where people can comment if they want. I mean, I'm not really sure if y'all are looking for specific things. Maybe if y'all are trying to see any kind of hidden stuff that you haven't found yet. Oh, before I go in these sewers, I am going to talk to Rukil because I do know where all
Hey,
of the
Karth,
journals are.
you're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell me, how would you rate Taurus compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them, it's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taurus ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for her.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big Z's my friend, not my babysitter. Geez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
And from my perspective, they both seem like bratty kids right now, arguing amongst themselves.
I don't have to listen to you, Karth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, 'cause I don't need 'em.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
So mean to each other. Although, I really haven't found anyone that's really too nice to each other while traveling. They usually do poke and prod at one another.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I don't know about you.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How'd you find Zalbar?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Vulkars were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
You want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Vulkars were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Vulkars at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold. Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Vulkars didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Vulkar a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat. The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
And how did Zalbar
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done. My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
And like Karth, she gets a little touchy at times. You gotta be careful which subjects you pick, and honestly, I don't even think picking all of the talking dialogue is really a good idea at some points because she gets mad about what you say. So I try and be on the good side and then carry on about my way. They're both on the light side. I am apparently working my way up there. No, I do believe I'm gonna go light side. Just really haven't decided yet. I was saying earlier.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Watch yourself. This guy's star chart is missing a few galaxies, if you know what I mean.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder. I beg you.
This guy is really crazy. And trying to get this quest out of him will make you probably feel like you're going crazy as well.
A question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes. Once I was honored for my wisdom, and over time the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually there was only a single apprentice who followed me, and now she is gone too.
Now, getting this one, let's see, true path.
No, not yet. I must be wary. Careful. You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No, not until you prove yourself.
And what do you want?
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
Yes, I'll help.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
I'll be back.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Yeah. That'll be a tomorrow thing, though. I mean, I love playing this game. I would literally play this for like the next 3 hours if I wasn't making these videos for y'all. But, yeah, like I said, I don't want...
Thank you for saving... Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder?
Really, I wish I could actually redo that, because I forget what he says about thanking me. I did not mean to tap the screen. That might actually happen at times, because I'm not trying to tap on people. I'm trying to move around, and it just ends up selecting them to speak to.
Goodbye, Upworlder.
I'll probably talk to him tomorrow. But finding this Rukil's apprentice isn't that hard. You're going to go into this area and you'll find her somewhere out here. I'm not sure if she spawns in the same place every time, but I'll find her tomorrow. I'll also be saving Big Z tomorrow. So that'll be what I do with tomorrow's video. Do hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me go ahead and save. And I guess I will be seeing you guys tomorrow.